Hey guys, welcome to the garage. I want to do a quick review of this Armored Lighting 20-inch LED light bar that I recently purchased for the front of my 1998 F-150 you see here. I drive this truck probably 90% of the time that I'm not driving my company vehicle, oftentimes at night, and I simply wanted more light on the road than what the headlights would give me. So I decided to go with the light bar you see here. Now I chose Armored Lighting because they got good reviews as well as a decent price point. This particular light was about $130 with free shipping, and it seems to be a pretty good value for what it is. It has a nice black powder coat finish on it. It comes with mounting feet, mounting hardware. It has a relatively good size heat sink on it. I believe it is IP68. It has a pretty nice wiring harness, probably one of the better ones I've seen with aftermarket accessories so far. The wiring harness has a relay as well as a lighted rocker switch and a waterproof connector to the light itself. Now I didn't use the rocker switch. I switched this bar on with my brights off of the multifunction switch. So I simply just switched the relay from the bright switch. So when the brights are on, the light bar's on. Works pretty well so far. I chose this particular size because I wanted something sort of subtle, and it fit perfectly in that factory opening in the bumper there. I didn't want to mount it on the bumper. I certainly didn't want to mount it above the windshield on the roof like some folks do. I wanted it a little bit more subtle and sort of protected, and it fit well in there. I've got it mounted in there with a 1" by 1" by 1/8" angle. It's bolted to the bumper brackets, and then the light bar is bolted to the angle iron. So far so good. It's fairly bright. It gets light probably 3 times down the road what the brights would have done. And again, I've only had it for 3 weeks, but so far certainly no issues with it. There's the truck sits outside. We've driven it in rain and snow, and so far there's no water, no condensation in the lens, which you see is sort of a problem on some of the less expensive light bars out there. So I'll take you guys around the block and you can see what it looks like. I will say the camera doesn't quite do it justice, but you'll kind of get the idea. Alright guys, so here's the factory low beams running down the road here, and then there's the brights with the light bar. Obviously you can see there's a significant difference in the amount of light. I mean, even on the outsides, I know it's more of a spot, but it still lights up the sides of the road substantially better. And you do notice that there's sort of a bright spot there in front of me. I do have it tipped down slightly because this thing still gets out there super far. So again, just a huge difference. So yeah, very, very happy with it so far.